Hey guys, it's Full Metal Cardigan again here. Like I said, I'd be posting some more videos, doing some reviews. This one is about Glocks, and this may only be helpful to a small amount of people that are looking to buy a Glock. I have two different Glock 45 calibers. I have both of them because I just kind of liked them both, each for their own reason. But I'm kind of here to show you the difference. There are other Glock 45 caliber pistols. I was kind of debating between these two. I liked them both. I got them both. I'm not a Glock fanboy. They're great. There's just as good, if not better, options out there. So I'm going to show you these two. Like I said, Glock 45s. First is actually my first pistol I've ever got, which was a Glock 36. That is it. I have the magazine loaded with some hollow points. These are some federal hollow points. I forget exactly which federal hollow points in there, but I do not keep anything in the chamber. Normally I would, but I have other guns that I have here loaded for home defense, so those are just in the gun, just for the hell of it, basically. I'm putting in an empty magazine, by the way. So Glock 36. This gun is capacity of 7, 6+1. I am rocking the Talon grips on there. It's the grip tape. Some people hate it because it hurts their hands or something like that. I think it provides a lot of grip. Kind of just the slick polymer. If you're sweaty or something like that, I personally feel like it was kind of slippery, so I got this grip tape, Talon grips. I think it's talongrips.com. I don't know, $10 or something like that to put them on there. Personal preference. So Glock 36, it's a lower capacity. I believe it's Glock's only single stack pistol they have. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know. I believe I did hear that one time. So it's a single stack. So the benefit of this 45, supposedly Glock came out with this to compete with the 1911. A lot of people like 1911s because they're thinner. So Glock came out with a single stack magazine to, I guess, kind of compete with that. Who knows? I don't know. Usually it's your Glock guy or a 1911 guy. I'm not sure what they were thinking. I'm both. I just like firearms in general. So this gun is fairly slim there, as you can see, due to the single stack magazine, but you give up some capacity. It's only 6+1 of 45 ACP. So Glock 36, this one I put probably 2,000 rounds through. I got one failure to fire, or failure to eject. It was like the first or second magazine I ever shot through. I don't know if it was my limp wrist or maybe this one's a piece of shit because it only had one malfunction in 2,000 rounds. Either way, Glock 36. And I'll kind of show the other one and compare them a little bit. The other one I have is a Glock 30. This is the SF model again. Loaded. Nothing in the chamber. I don't know if you can see, but I can see, and I know it's not loaded. And I'll put in an empty magazine. These are 10 round magazines, so you got 11 rounds, 10+1. Again, I'm rocking the Talon grips on there. This one I kind of fell in love with. I still love my 36, but I think the 30SF is definitely an all around a better choice if you're going to go between the two. It's kind of this is literally almost the exact same thing as the Glock 30. The difference is the SF frame is a short frame, which is from here to here. From here to here is shorter. Okay, it's not from here to here or anything. So basically, you can wrap your hand around it easier. I have fairly big hands. I'm 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. I mean, I have fairly average size hands, I'd say. I tried the 30. It wasn't too big, but this one just felt perfect. So it's just a great feeling gun. I love the way it feels. I do also like that there is a rail here. I was rocking a TLR-1 S weapon light on there for a while, but I'm not using it for home defense, so I kind of took it off. It was big, bulky, kind of ugly. I didn't really like it on there. So Glock 30SF. This one I've had a few more rounds through it, probably close to 4,000 rounds, never a malfunction. I've cleaned it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times maybe. It's just, it's a great gun. I guess you can't go wrong with Glocks. Yeah, I mean, people will say some bad stuff about them, but just a simple, basic tool, so I like it. Kind of comparing the two, we do have the 30 and the 30 SF. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at the grips close together, you can see the 30S right here. It is a little bit shorter from here to here than this one. But because this one is thinner, as you can see here, see how much thinner? This is the 36 right here. You can see it's quite a bit thinner, but this one is shorter from here to here. So they're equally easy to carry. The 36 of course is just going to weigh a tiny bit less, especially when it's loaded. So I mean they're both great. If I had to choose, I would go with the 30SF if I had to pick one. One, capacity 10+1. 2, the rail if you really want it. It is a little bit bigger. This one's actually super easy to conceal. It's just really thin and light. However, I would have no problem concealing the 30SF. What else, guys? Not much. They're just our standard Glocks. If you're kind of choosing between the 45 calibers, you get the 36. You got the 30SF. You have the 30, which is the same thing, like I said, but not a short frame, just a standard frame. You have a Glock 21, which is basically a Glock 30, but it's their full-size model, so I think it holds 13+1. I could be wrong. Glock 21. I just didn't like that one. I kind of like the compacts, some subcompacts, smaller Glock models. And then a newer one is the 30S. The 30S is kind of a hybrid of these two. I bought both of these before that came out. Otherwise, I probably would have went that route. This one you can see is the 30SF here. Like I said, is thicker, right? The 30S, not the SF, the 30S is the SF frame, like this one. It's this frame with this slide. I have heard, I have been told, I haven't actually tried it because I just don't really care too much, that you can actually kind of build your own kind of Frankenstein, so to speak, 30S by taking this 36 slide and putting it on this 30SF frame to make your own Glock 30S. I don't care to do that so much, but it would be nice to have a little bit lighter, thinner slide on my 30SF, so I could see why the 30S is a great option. You still got that 10+1, so that might be a good option for you. Unless you want the full-size model, go with the 21, or maybe if you have bigger hands, you're a big guy, and you don't need this SF model, which I really like. You can just go with the standard 30, which is 10+1. So that's it, guys. Glock 36, Glock 30SF. There's plenty others. These are simple, basic tools that usually always get the job done, just like plenty other pistols out there. Hopefully I'll be reviewing a 1911 here soon. But until then, thanks for listening in. Feel free to leave comments and suggestions and subscribe and all that stuff. But until then, thanks for tuning in. Full Metal Cardigan, out.